من أي الأصل من فين؟
أصل من لبنان، من مواليد أستراليا.
ما شاء الله. من وين؟ في بيروت؟ بيروت؟
لا، أصل من طرابلس.
من طرابلس. من بيت مين؟
نجم الدين.
أهلا وسهلا.
أهلا بك.
الله يخليك. Good evening. It's not evening now, or it's still the sun is on? It's evening now. It's evening. حاله شو ما شترس؟
Excuse me, doesn't matter time. We create time. Time not exists.
That's for sure. That's for sure. Time is in our imagination. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. نويت الأربعين، نويت الاعتكاف، نويت الخلوة، نويت العزة، نويت الرياضة، نويت السلوك لله تعالى العظيم في هذا المجلس. It's an honor for me to be here tonight. Not tonight, this morning. We don't know up, down, right, left. Earth is round. Where is up? Where is down? We don't know even. So it is my honor to be here second time and to see these beautiful faces that some of you we have seen last time, some of you the first time. But to our spiritual understanding is that we are always together. We see each other physically or not. The heart can see, the mind can see, the eyes can see, every cell in our body can see. It's very difficult to express our feelings because tongue is limited, language is limited, but spiritual language is never limited. And that's why you can speak with your Lord with no language. You can speak with someone that you cannot see with no language. You can move your energy, you can move your spiritual power to everywhere around the world and they can hear it. Those who can hear. Everyone, God has given him ears to hear. But one ear from another ear is different. I have a telephone. Always I speak with it. Hello? I can hear. But unfortunately, sometimes I cannot hear. Is it a defect in my ear or is it defect in my phone? I found out that every time I leave my phone, my secretary uses it, this one sitting there. And he lower it, that when I put it on my ear, I cannot hear anything. But he can hear. Means his hearing is stronger than my hearings. For everyone, God gave a specialty. Now, we are not going here to discuss believing in God or not. We, as a person, I believe in God, in a creator. I have to believe. Because when I see around me at anything, and you are the same like me, when you look, you are going to see different faces that who has the power and the ability and the capacity to make these faces, everyone look different. It's impossible. Even technology today cannot produce anything similar. You have a computer, he has a computer. You have a software, the same as he has a software, the same software. Same computers, but his software doesn't work. So what he needs, what you call them, tech support. So you need the tech support. You cannot, without a tech support, fix the problem that is in your computer, although the softwares are the same. Then this tech support come and say, okay, press this button, press this button, press this button. It worked. Oh, he did miracles? No. He is someone who has experience. Instead of calling him tech support, we can call him a healer. Someone that has a healing experience, that can see the defect in this software and fix them. Like we can say a guide. A tech support, a healer, is a guide. You cannot live your life without a guide. It's impossible. In your life you have so many guides. Those who reject and they say, oh, we don't need a guide, they are mistaken. Because in your life you have too many. Since kindergarten, you have a guide take care of you, or nursery, take care of you until you grow up, becoming in school, primary school, secondary school, high school, university, PhD. You still need a guide to guide you, especially when you become to PhD. You will not have one. They send to you 10. And you have to prove to them that you became a guide, a healer. Then they say, okay, we sign, give to you. You can go and guide some others. So also, in our physical body, now how many professors and researchers in medicine are studying the body? You go to a hospital, you see hundreds of specialties. And what you think about the spiritual source, the spiritual, the spirit that within yourself doesn't need specialists? How you can improve yourself? Yeah, you can improve your body. You go to the gym today and they give you these tablets. You become so big, and then become Superman, or what other Superman there is? Batman. Hulk. So you become all that. Why? You are building your body. Okay, that's good. You don't want to build your spirit? Such meetings, such places is to build up your spirituality. Without building our spiritualities and our souls, it's impossible to improve ourselves. And there are guides and healers that you can find them through different walks of life. It depends what kind of a healer you are following. Is it someone that use a rocket, very fast healer, or someone who use a car, very slow healer? It depends which one you are choosing. And as we know, in Islamic religion, God has said in Holy Quran, لا يكلف الله نفسا إلا وسعها. God will not burden you with what you cannot carry. Only your capacity, how much your capacity to carry, He gives you. So a healer doesn't give you a handful of medicine. He might give you one tablet because he knows what kind of problem you have. Because your stomach, they tell you when you take a vitamin or antibiotic, don't take it on an empty stomach. You have to eat something or you will have a pain in your stomach. Also the soul will feel pain. If you don't heal your soul, you are going to have this pain. That's why people get depressions, get stressed, and they get all kind of problems in the environment, at work, at home, in school. Everywhere they are going, they feel this depression. And how to solve and take away these depressions, that is the key point of today. Today people they don't want except to take this depression away and be happy. Did you see anyone telling you, I don't want to be happy, I want to be always in miseries and pain? No way. Unless if you like it, then there's no problem. So I don't think anyone likes to be unhappy. He wants to be happy. We are not discussing about our Creator, what He created, or what religion we have to follow. You are free. No compulsory in religion. No one can force anyone. Religion is between you and your Lord. We are speaking about problems of today. The problems of today is so much technology, which in some part of it is very good, some part of it is annoying. I cannot say it's that's not good. It's good, but annoying, nuisance to many people. First of all, it takes your time behind the computers, hours and hours and hours navigating. Where you are navigating? You are navigating Yahoo or Google. Let us navigate through Google. There is Google Earth. There is Google Sky, Space. Go to Google Space. Google Earth, everyone on Earth, we know that. Go to Google Space. What you find? Go to these 12 constellations, Abraj. Arabic abraj. Go to these 12 constellations. As soon as you zoom in, take one constellation, zoom in, and you can see unlimited stars that are there. Unlimited. You cannot count them. As you are zooming in, it navigates you more and more deeper into more and more space that it's impossible to understand how this happened. You'll be amazed. That's not annoying. That's the good part of technology. If that is the space around us that we cannot understand, this earth looks like a pin, the head of a pin, in this, relatively speaking, to our solar system, not to the space yet. And we cannot understand that solar system, but we can understand Earth, and people are not able to understand even Earth. I will ask one question. You have a car? You have a car? All of you came by car, I think. Some by train. Some, I don't know, by horses. If you came by car, you need gasoline or diesel to come here, isn't it? You need fuel. Without fuel, can the car work? No way. Might be electrical fuel, it's okay. You need some kind of energy. Can anyone tell me here in this room, it is an introduction to come to depression. Can anyone tell me in this room how the earth, with what kind of fuel, this earth is turning around its axle for millions of years? Give me an answer. What? How it keep turning? Why not by mistake, instead of turning anti-clockwise, turn clockwise? No, it's always turning anti-clockwise. It did not change its course. It's the same. And what kind of fuel is inside, making it to turn? It doesn't depress you not to know why. If you are a student, when I was a student, and still I am a student, I was studying quantum physics. I was depressed. Why no one teacher, not one teacher, gave me an answer what kind of fuel that earth is running with?
Wouldn't it be due to the sun, gravitational?
We say like that, but what kind of radiation that it is emitting from the sun? We didn't reach the sun yet to discuss that. What kind of reaction taking place on the sun and not making the sun to completely explode? What kind? Every star has its own characteristics. The sun, in the middle of the sun, where all this atomic explosion happens, the temperature is 50 million degrees centigrade. And if you put 50 million degrees centigrade on Earth, what happened to Earth? It's gone. Why the sun is not going? So it is a depression. It is a depressed situation when you don't know what is around you. So then we are not depressed if we don't know what is inside us, ourselves. For outside, we are searching for the outer side. Why we are not searching for the inner side? Oh, people, look within your in. In order to understand yourself, look within your in. I-double-N, not I-N. I-double-N, that's in. That small motel or small hotel that you have within yourself, that been carrying a lot of emotion and lot of spiritual power inside that heart that you've been given in order to enlighten it. Because might be some people, they say, oh, why the heart? Of course the heart, because if the brain goes into coma, the body goes into coma, still the heart is working, still you are living. But if the heart stops, everything stops. So we have a tradition that says, God said, neither my heavens nor my earth contained me, but the heart of the believer contained me. The heart of the believer means the heart of the person who is good in his life. He is good for the benefit of his friends, his neighbors, his community, his country. He is good. That person will begin to make his N, I-double-N, means his heart, a place where it will be receiving God's light there. And when you begin to receive that ma'rifah, that knowledge, then that depression begin to slowly goes away. Why we are depressed? Because we cannot face the problems. We try to delay our problems, like students today. Your children in general, you see them when they study, after they study one book here, one book here, one book here, one book here, their socks here, their shoes here. They are not organized, they are not focused. So when we are not focused and our heart is everywhere, is not zoomed in, then of course you are not able to concentrate and can see and why that depression is there. Depression is when you are not able to overcome the obstacles that you are seeing coming on you. You try to create a defensive situation within yourself, not to attack that obstacle, but to defend, in order not to make that obstacle to take you over. So our duty, no. You have to not defensive. You have to be offensive against any enemy coming to you, to your soul, to stop that enemy, like the cells that you have in your body. In the body, trillions of cells we have, and every cell is a living cell that it's like a huge factory. It has its defensive mechanism, security, police, army, battalions in one cell. It's like a huge factory trying to defend any attack on any cell. of the body. So if that is the case for a cell, what you think about the whole system? So if we are not able to zoom all this power inside our in order to send it later outside to heal others, then we are not able to achieve anything. So healers, that's what at the beginning we said, healers are people who went into that experience in their lives and they gave up their lives for in seclusions. Always they were connecting their hearts with their Lord, with their Creator, or with that energy that is coming from this cosmos, that's building up their energy through their seclusions. Now, there are many people do that in shrines or in mosques or in churches or in synagogues. It is a meditation. So if we eliminate meditation from our lives, then we are losing accountability, because everyone has to account himself at the end of the day, what he has done or what she has done. If we don't sit and meditate by ourselves, and that's why meditation is very important in every religion, in every belief. If you don't meditate, how you are going to know what you have done of wrong this day? What was your mistake this day, in order to correct it for next day? I asked my teacher one day, I said, how to count the mistakes that you do during your day? How many bad characteristics we have on our souls? Because God said in Holy Quran, and I give evidence from there, you can give evidence from any other religion. فَأَلْهَمَهَا فُجُورَهَا وَتَقْوَاهَا. God inspired the self what is good and what is bad. So you know what is good, you know what is bad. In every religion, you know everything you have in your life. I think someone has the microphone, wants to speak.
What do you think about children that have no defences against any outside force that may start to cause depression? That in their bodies they're not prepared for any sort of spirituality or anything like that, but they have to face this sort of problem because of their upbringing and their parents, and they have no protection against anything that comes their way.
That is a problem, that children are not being raised into an environment of studying spiritual knowledge in order to build themselves up, but they are in an environment that they are being lost because parents are not teaching, or parents' social ties are being separated, mother is separated, father is separated. I'm sorry to say that this is the problem of the 20th and 21st century. It is, if you ask me, in my time, I was studying as a French in a French school, and we have a course in French. Every week we have to study 1 hour or 2 hours about behaviors and characters, how to build our behaviors and how to improve our characters. Today there is no such things. It's eliminated from the school system. Why? I don't know. I don't want to go into this subject, but the energy within the house, if the energy is a good energy, the children will be okay. If the energy within the house between husband and wife is not good, the children are going to be in problems. And I'm feeling your question and your problem now. You have that problem, and there is a way is that to at least, if you can, depend on the age of the children now, if you can direct them toward a better behaviors, or expose them to an energy that you can meditate and put them to meditate with you, teach them these procedures. And there are many places that they can teach these procedures. I think they will be in a better position. And this applies to everyone that has the same problem. Depression is an obstacle in the life of people. So we lost what we were before the question. So in any case, the depression is a situation that, in order to overcome it, we have to meditate. And when we meditate, I asked my teacher, how many bad characteristics there are there that we can count. I might ask anyone here, how many bad characteristics you think there is? I can ask you.
100?
Might be. 200? 50? Bad characteristics like cheating, deceiving, lying.
I think the main one is, because most of the things that I think about usually, I don't know if you know about Krishnamurti, like they stem from fear, and everything else that sort of corrupts the soul has to do with that energy.
So that's correct. It ends up to have 800 different bad characteristics that we develop in ourselves. I asked him how many you were able to identify in your life. When he was a younger age, now he is 92 years of age. He said to me, in one time in seclusion, 6 months seclusion he's doing, not sitting with anyone, completely by himself, 6 months, he counted 187 bad characteristics. It's very difficult to find them, as she said. It comes naturally, slowly through the fear that you are in, that it develop, and you begin to understand them, where you are ending up. So I was in a conference in Malaysia, and there was the dean of the psychology department of Indian University, or the India University. He was giving a lecture, and very famous person, very nice person. He is Hindu, very beautiful person, and very nice. He was expressing that in order to know ourselves and to make ourselves stronger, we have to, and he got different quotes from different psychologists, famous psychologists, is that you have to count daily what you have done good. What you have done good through that day, write it on paper and learn about it, that you did good. And he explained. So when I came my turn to speak, I said I agree with what he said, but I like to add more. I like to say that we don't only count the good things that we did, we have to count also the bad things that we have done. Because when you count the good things, you are giving an excuse for your ego. You are uplifting your ego. You make your ego happy. And there is two kinds of ego: the good ego, the bad ego. So you are increasing the bad ego to try to deceive you next day. But if you count the bad ones, you destroy the glory of the bad ego at that time. Showing the bad ego, you were bad today. And he said to me, can I quote you in my book? I said yes. He said, I want all your speech. It was 52 pages speech. And he put it in his book. Because today our problem, most of us count what is good and forget what is bad. And even husband and wife, why you see problem between husband and wife and they separate? Because they don't want to sit and speak together about their problems. The husband doesn't want to listen, might be the wife doesn't want to listen, everyone separate way. So end up in a big issue of depression. And when depression comes, it's very difficult to take it away. So I will not be too long, but this body, we know how it functions. Like the earth, we know how it functions. But the earth, we cannot know what is the fuel. So the body, we cannot know, we don't know what is the fuel of the body that makes this body continuing, going on. We say it is the soul, is not? Did you see the soul? Did anyone see the soul? Huh? I saw my soul. If you train yourself under a very strong master healer, you can see your soul, you can see your body. Because you can take your soul out of your body. The body will be lying down, and your soul is able to move freely and see, because the body is the cage of the soul. You cannot take your soul to move freely. That's why healers can move freely. If we call them أَلَا إِنَّ أَوْلِيَاءَ اللَّهِ لَا خَوْفٌ عَلَيْهِمْ وَلَا هُمْ يَحْزَنُونَ. God's friends, God's sincere servants, they have nothing to fear. They are saints. They can move freely in their visions, in their hearing, in their eyes, in their mouths, in their hands. مَا زَالَ عَبْدِي يَتَقَرَّبُ إِلَيَّ بِالنَّوَافِلِ. So there are different ways. God will give you a hearing that you can hear things, eyes that you can see things that others cannot see. All this relate to how much you are able to take your soul out of your body. So when you take it out of your body, you see the body, you see is not functioning anymore. And then you see the soul. At that time you can understand what is the soul means. This is where the healer look at people. If they want to be, they feel that they need a healer, they come to the healer. He knows what is the defect because he can see their souls. The body, there are doctors can check the body as much as you like. Too many hospitals, but I never saw any hospital for souls except mental hospitals. There is very few hospital, not normal hospital that we see, places where you are practicing meditation. So these places can really identify for you through your meditation where is the problem, and then you can solve it. May God forgive us. I think we are on time. May God forgive us and bless us, and keep you happy in your lives, and keep you always also happy in your country, because our duty is to obey God, to obey His prophets, and to obey the authority. So obeying the authority keep us safe. Also, there is an authority within us, is what your heart tells you or your brain tells you when you want to do something. For sure, no one can say no, it is not true. Immediately the mind will jump, or the heart will say to you, don't do this, there is a problem there, it's not good. There is a balance in your conscience and in your inner conscience telling you no, don't do that. Like computer, it's everything upload, you upload, later you want to download. Also in our body, in our system, in our brain, always we are uploading all these miseries in the world. We look at the news and we see all these problems around the world. Right or wrong, we are uploading it to our mind. So when you are so much you uploaded your computer crash. So your brain will crash. So always you have to download, to empty it. So downloading has to be through meditation. When you do meditation, you download all these problems that around you, and your safi, and your mind will become clear, your heart will become clear. So my advice to myself and to you is at least 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes we do meditation a day, connecting our heart with whom we love, and try to meditate in order to understand, to empty your heart and empty your mind and understand the reality of your existence. By this way you can fix yourself, unless you find a healer that he can help you in fixing yourself. May God bless you all. May God bless this meeting, and may God give you happiness, health, and wealth. Because people, God gives them because they are generous. He is the most generous, and anyone ask, for sure He will give. God will not say, I don't give, then He is not generous. Generosity is to keep giving. May God bless you all. Thank you very much. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good night, and thank you very much. If any question, you can ask any question. Like no questions, it will be a pleasure. Oh. Come sit here, I sit here. His questions need not me, my teacher, 92 years of age, to answer him.
Hello everybody, my name is Leon. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam.
Somebody asked me which nationality, but that's not important. I'm from Iranian. My name is Leon. Always two things very important for me, very, very important in my life. When I grew up, 8 years old, I see big leader Sufism. He had changed me, really changed me, but after I searched. Two things important for me. What is it inside mankind, and what is it inside the universe? What happened? I go to quantum physics, but I doesn't understand quantum physics. But when I come myself, quantum physics not give me answer, because shake. What are you doing? I go to Sufism. What is it inside the mankind? What is it inside the universe? What is it like that? Important question tonight I want to ask you, because this lady asked you about one question. We call it a philosopher, بالفعل, psychology and philosopher question, because these children, young children, need education, need nutrition, need beautiful environment, and genetic, very important. Genetic, very important. Because like a seed, okay, you cannot see it, but carry everything. Anyway, I leave it for Ustad, this question, because we call it Bilqawa and Bilfair. Ustad, please remind us.
What we call it?
Bilqawa and Bilfair.
بالقوة وبالفعل.
Yes.
You pronounce it different way, so
She asked you, they ask you the psychology question and philosophy question. Easy for you, can give answer.
Why you don't give the answer?
If I want to start here, student.
I'm a student. I'm still learning.
Thank you. I want to remind you, because before I buy that book from you, thank you, signed it. I want more book, because somebody to show my book. I speak English is not good, something anyway. I believe Sufis very peaceful. I believe Sufis very deep. Philosophy that goes inside inner discover you. And I believe Sufis, the best philosopher. There's a reason I love Sufis, I see and talk those Sufis and understand Sufis. Anyway, my question is not this one. Tell me, please, if you remind us.
Yes, speak.
What relationship matter mind, matter consciousness, matter soul, and matter intelligent emotion? Thank you.
Matter mind.
Matter mind, matter consciousness, matter intelligence emotion, and matter soul. Thank you, and I need that. Thank you. Thank you.
Everything. Your questions are not normal questions. They are from very high level. You are asking, and to answer it needs time. But we try to say that matter, mind. What affect the mind? You mean?
What relation matter and mind? What relation matter and what relation matter and intelligence?
Okay. Relation. You didn't say relation before. So it's very simple. I'll give one example. It gives you the whole issue. What relation between matter and mind? What relation between matter and body, for example? What relation between matter and this and that? It's like that. Atom is matter, mass, plus electron and proton. If there is no mass, there is no atom. If there is no electron and proton, there is no atom. So to have a equilibrium is to say that mass, matter, plus electron equal atom. So similarly, soul plus body, soul plus the mass equal body. Without the mass, this flesh. The body consists of the soul and the meat, not to eat it. So soul plus mass equal body. Then faith, which is the faith that people believe in, is, let me say, my faith. Islam plus Iman, Islam religion, let's say Christian religion, Muslim religion, Jewish religion, Hindu belief, anything. The religion that you believe plus the faith equal ihsan, equal perfection. So these are the equations that answer your question. So the relationship is so combined that you cannot take them apart. If you take them apart, you identify them. You can identify the electrons, you can identify the mass, then it gives you the atom. And that's why you have on the periodic table 200-300 different kind of elements. Also in the soul and the mass of the body give you the body. So the body is known, made from soul, and the relationship of the matter and all these different equations that you mentioned, mind or body or education, whatever, everything is being woven like this carpet, how it's woven together. Everything is woven together. So you have, in order to understand it, you have to analyze it. I cannot give you this carpet and say this to you. This carpet is made from different colors, blue, red, this. I have to analyze it, take all these thread out and show it to you. This is a woven carpet. Also, in our system, as I said, mass plus atom plus electron equal atom, body, soul plus mass equal body, religion plus faith equal good manners, good behavior, perfection. So that's how my answer, and to that question, how things relate together. We hope that when people can analyze their own, the way they think better and can understand it more. Afwan Sayyidi. Yes, sir.
Sheikh, you mentioned your out-of-body experiences. I also had 3 or 4 of them. I just wanted to ask you, didn't you regret after the experience of this lightness, didn't you regret, or don't you regret sometimes coming back to this heavy body? Because sometimes I do. I have separated from my physical body.
As I said, just to answer the question here, the soul and the flesh give you the body. So when you take the soul out, then you can see the flesh. Then you can understand the relationship. And when the soul is free one time, it will be always able to free it anytime you like. It's not going to regret, because as much as you improve yourself, as much as you are freeing your soul, and as much as the soul is free, as much as knowledge you be able to be given. Like I give an example, but the time is running. Like